Hi, PRR Joe here. So I purchased a really nice set of Weaver passenger cars, 20 inches, aluminum passenger cars, probably built maybe in the early 90s, mid 90s. And I says, well, these would really be nice, and the price was good. So there's five of them. And they started out looking like this. What was nice is the person that actually owned these decided to put some LED lights in, and he was very good. He was an retired electrical engineer, I believe, for GM. And I says, well, that looks really nice, but of course, I'm not into the window silhouettes like they had back in the days. So I decided, well, it's time to upgrade. So I decided to take these things apart to see exactly what was there. Now, I was kind of surprised to see exactly the way he did these things. And it appears to me that he was very creative back in the days before they had some of the lighting strips and stuff that they had. So he decided to do LED lighting using N-scale train track, building his own DC converter, everything else. He put the resistors in and everything that went into it, as well as the LEDs. And he soldered these LEDs right to the track. Then he glued the track to the top of the cars. Very ingenious. I could switch these to the strips that come, because I built some of my own circuit boards for my LED lighting in my passenger cars. But I says, why bother? They work. They look really neat when they're lit. And I will show you that in the future once I get completed. Then I've also bought some poly. Well, it's for the glass itself, and I'm working on that right now. This is the George Washington car, and I'll show you what I did with it, how I changed it over, put some window blinds in it. This was a Pullman car. Beautiful cars. I mean, aluminum cars I always enjoyed, and Lionel liked building aluminum cars back in the days. So these kind of bring me back to the old days with a little more of a modern touch. Before I put this car together, I built these. I had quite a few inserts that I bought probably 7, 8 years ago. And I was able to adjust them and make them the way I wanted them. Painted the seats, put the interiors. These are Pullmans, so of course they're not coach, and they have different settings. So I got a little creative with it, but these are going to look nice inside the car. Put some people in. These are MTH O scale people because they tend to fit the best. Some of the B people seem to be a little big, and many times you have to cut their feet off and everything to fit them. But the MTH ones have a better scale to them, and they fit nicer in the cars. So we'll continue on, and you'll see exactly what I did with it, and you'll see the end product. Okay, just to give you an example of the inserts that I used. These were originally K-line inserts. They're K4501. And they come like this with all the individual pieces. And you can set these up inside. They have little points on the bottom, and you can set them how you want them inside when you're doing them. Like I says, I did them for a Pullman car. I did a little more fancy with, but I also have an Empire Express, one aluminum car that I bought that is a coach, and I'll be able to line these up. I have several seats left. I'm just showing you some of it, and line them up, and they'll look good for the coach one. I haven't started that one yet, but I'm still working on, this is the George Washington car, and I'll show you the end results. Finished all the cars, and here's the way they go. I'll have to slow it around. Oh, I see I need a little oil on one. Oh, did you notice I did put on my 072 curve, and I will have that in the future. I also did a little more work up on top. It's all 072 curb on the upper level now. Oh, that squeak will drive me crazy. Slow her up as she comes around. Oh, gotta get some oil in that thing. I do like the way the light is in the back there. I have one more car to add, that Empire Express coach car. We'll get that on the tracks as soon as I do the inside of it. Okay, hope you enjoyed the short one. Alright, be good. PRR Joe, signing off. Okay, PRR Joe here. I finished all my aluminum Weaver cars with the inserts and the lighting. And I decided to put one of my Penze E units on to run it. Took the steam off, greased the axles. Everything looks good. Let's get it going.
Now departing for Chicago on track 3, train number 23, the Golden Triangle.
This whole back section is my work in progress. We'll bring it around so we can see each individual car. We'll keep it nice and slow. There it comes around my 072 loop. There's no lights in the baggage car, but I really don't need them. This is my Empire Express completed. Had to use gray seats on the inside because it's New York Central colors. And we go with the Phipps dining car, and we have the George Westinghouse car, and finally we have the Frank Thompson parlor car. See, the squeak is out, hopefully. What fun projects to do. Far better than just buying them. Kidding. Who says that I really like the LEDs. I still got a little squeak in here yet. I got to figure out where that's at. Coming around the back part of my new loops that I added. Back around, back to my city. And we will park it in the back.
Now arriving from Pittsburgh on track 3, train number 23, the Golden Triangle.
Okay, thanks for watching my final video on the upgrades to the Weaver, Pennsylvania 20-inch aluminum cars.